We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country.
Nimrata Randhawa suspends her campaign after doing so poorly on Super Tuesday. That's when they do an election in multiple states to determine who the nominee will be. But, Trump really was the nominee from the beginning, and she really should have gotten out early in the game, at least by New Hampshire. She should have been out of the race. So she got DC and Vermont, but Trump swept all of the other states. So it really was not worth her while to stay in. I know Trump got 91 indictments and all, but it was still not in her best interest to stay in the race as long as she did. So in Charleston, South Carolina at 10 a.m., she will make all these different remarks about getting out of the race that she should have done weeks ago. So she said she is not going to endorse Donald Trump, but will call him to earn the support of Republicans and independent voters who backed her. Now, a lot of her constituents that were behind her said they are not voting for Trump. They will vote for Biden over Trump. This is what her supporters are saying. So she put an end to what has become a two-person race. Really, it really wasn't. Trump was really cleaning her clock. It was not a two-person race. She was just there, to be honest with you. And, you know, former President Donald Trump is the nominee. Once she's out of the field, there's no reason why anybody would not call him the nominee. That's what he is for the Republican Party. She wanted to be the alternative to Donald Trump. And she was surprised by the momentum that she said she was gaining, you know? And we already know people like Ron DeSantis, Bad Salami, Tim Scott, they have already thrown their support behind Donald Trump. So, really, does it really matter if she supports Trump or not? I don't think so. I don't think anybody's going to care about that. So, she has suffered double digit losses up against Donald Trump. And I mean, seriously, it was not even a close race. Now, if you remember, Trump was not even on the ballot in Nevada, and she still lost. Now, how do you lose when you're the only person? Wow, but she did. And so she got a win in Vermont on Super Tuesday, and she got a win in Washington, D.C. So, you know, Trump won all of the other states, which absolutely supersede DC and Vermont that she won. I mean, really. So, the former South Carolina governor who served as Trump United Nations ambassador became the second major Republican to join the race after the former president. She initially said in 2021 that she would not run for president in 2024 if Trump did, but she later changed her mind. She pitched herself as the best opportunity to move on from the former president, whom she attacked during the race on various issues, including the risk of national debt during his his presidency and his foreign policy stances. She also criticized the chaos that, she's talking about January 6th. That's what she's talking about. And Trump trying to hijack, Trump attempting to colonize the election and failed. And his supporters tried to colonize the Capitol and they failed. Mm-mm-mm. So, in the battle, according to the polls, she saw a significant uptick leading into, Iowa, but she really didn't do that well. She was third place. DeSantis, I think, was in second place, and Bad Salami, he was the one that was last. And it was funny how when his wife had approached some of the voters on why they did not vote for her husband, they said he was too brown. He was too brown, and they thought he was a Muslim. So much for that Bad Salami. So in a declaration speech that she gave following the results in Iowa, she made the contest a two-person race, her and Trump. Really, it wasn't. Like I said, she was not getting nowhere near the votes of, Donald Trump. He was way outpacing her through this whole thing. So, well, Nimrata also seemed to be in a position to possibly upset Trump in the first in the nation primary of New Hampshire, as polls consistently showed her on the rise there for months. A few surveys had her just a few points behind Trump or even tied with him. And the late departure from her New Jersey governor race, they're talking about Chris Christie. Eh, Chris Christie had no chance, y'all. Come on. Um, so I mean, I don't know why she stuck around as long as she did when she knew her prospects were not good up against Trump. Trump got 91 indictments and still beat the heck out of her through this whole 2024 race. I mean, it just goes to show you she doesn't have no chance at all. And to be honest with you, I think even if she ran against Biden, I really don't think she would beat Biden. I know a lot of people don't like Biden. I'm one of them, but I don't even think Nimrata could beat him. I really, truly do not believe that. But she certainly did not beat Trump at all and didn't come close. So, y'all, you're going to have to tell me what you think about this video. I decided to get a picture of her that puts her in her true essence. Now, what I mean? Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.